COVID-19 has had so many implications on the nation, including social, political, but majorly on the national economy. To many, it's a lesson learned, while to others, chances to get back on their feet seem thinner every day as the ramifications simmer deeper even in the aftermath.
To fight COVID-19, we need to eat. So it is strategic for the nation. So we look at agriculture from the perspective of the sector itself, but also in terms of the food security, not only for Uganda, but also for the region. At this sector, we look at the price, the impact of the price fluctuation, and we have seen that during the pandemic, there was some spikes in terms of the cereals, the salt went up, the sugar went up. We had some shortage in terms of some commodities.
The United Nations, in conjunction with its partner agencies, have convened and deliberated on various issues. Anticipated would turn out pivotal in improving the country moving forward.
I think this is the right time to flag it. If you really look at the economic commissions in Africa, you have ECOWAS, you have SADC, you have Eastern Africa here, then you have COMESA that kind of goes in between. At the beginning, because this is the worst pandemic in 100 years.
Among points of focus is developing the informal sector, empowering the youths and women whom they believed were more affected in this pandemic, promoting agriculture with their support to ensure there is economic growth, etc.
Here in Uganda, looking at different dimensions to it, areas to do with the Sustainable Development Goals and potential regression in that, the impact on poverty, the impact on the informal sector particularly, and also the impact on sectors such as the service sector, manufacturing, tourism, agriculture in a way. But what is important here, which is a recommendation from our own Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, that countries, in our support to many countries in the region, should conduct this assessment. And so what is coming out of this assessment is really how we can build forward better.
According to Rosa Malango, the UN National Coordinator, the key role of UN is to assist governments carry out in-depth analysis and ensure there is recovery from this crisis globally.
I think that containment phase probably ended around June, maybe June, July. So now that we realize that we know how to identify, protect and contain, we can now look at what does the economy need to look like going forward. And I think that's why this is the right time to remind the governments in the region that East Africa, West Africa, Southern Africa, you need to adjust regional integration.
She added that, however much COVID-19 has impacted on the nation, there is steady reopening among many sectors. Uganda has been applauded on several assertions for proper handling of the pandemic on global scale.
In Uganda, we were one of the first country teams in the world to begin to do the socioeconomic analysis to see how were the preventive measures against COVID affecting the most vulnerable. So that was a very important thing that we started doing before everybody else. So that's one of the reasons why this is important. The second reason why this is important is that as a result of COVID, as the United Nations, we did three things. The first one is that we took a decision to stay. When people were deciding what to do.
Husna Afet, Ramla Katumba, Select News.